Deep water. Ancient breathless passages run so deep that no sounds of this place have yet been sung. It looks like the top is safe and provides health restoration. The way to go is down. The left there's oxygen. Right there's a crabby crab. Deeper still. It's probably, yeah. I thought this would probably be a trap since the passage seems to clearly go to the left. Those are, the glowing things are probably spikes, so we need to get a little bit of a health increase, but this has to be done quickly. That's totally opposite of what I'm doing. There's crabby crabs here. Guess we're at the edge of the map. We're in good health, have all the oxygen we need. Deeper, deeper still. Right, we need to reach the oxygen, kill the crab. Those are again probably spikes. No new health detected. This should, oh crap. Did end with a spike or a deep passageway. Probably better for us. We cannot use sonar here, otherwise the crab will come back. We do need to move. We need to go right and up to get oxygen. Well, strictly speaking, we don't really need the oxygen. We do need his health. That's the goal. I remember you. Of course it was you, and it was I who sent you. Now it is clear. I can help you by giving you powers and knowledge, but you must help me. You must help me regain my full strength. You must travel into the past. To the west is a sunken city called Atlantis. Its people built a machine and used it to travel in time. Use the machine to travel to the distant past before your kind existed. You will go back 55 million years. There you will find my missing globe. You must return it to me. Only then can I give you what you need to save your bot. Suddenly time travel. I don't want to do this. I want to see if there's anything to the right side of this plastic thing. No. Can I still reach the auction? Can you recall where it was? No. The Marble Sea. Okay. Guess we went to the Marble Sea then. Yeah, suddenly we go from some of your hard maze have disappeared to okay, let's go time traveling. Oh, I need to find auction source somewhere. Food seems to be available. Okay, I'll have to find it. We're looking for a missing pod. Fishies all over the place, so that's not too big of a concern. Yeah, the bigger concern is how are we gonna get the necessary oxygen to go deeper. I need... let's try this. Okay, this is a fairly small area, so at least lengthwise. It's probably deeper rather than anything else. And the left opening there is the only place we can realistically go to. So... oh fuck, we have to push this, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, this is all sorts of bullshit. New problems to pass through. What the hell is that? Right. There doesn't appear to be any immediate threats here. I don't quite get what I'm supposed to do here. Ah. I need to auction now or I'm dead. I think I'm dead. There doesn't appear to be an auction source here. Also, what the hell am I supposed to do with that thing? Either way, I don't have anywhere to use it now. I need to find out where I'm going to have to use it. There, right. I'm going to push it here. Maybe? More or less just scouting around, no intention. Right. So this is where we need to go after we found the crystal. Marble Sea. Oh yeah, I died. I have a limited amount of oxygen. I can't afford to screw things up here. I can't push the fucker unless if I'm taking damage. I can't push it. I still don't quite get what's this. What is this here for, really? Ah, at least I touched the crystal. Yeah, this is where we have to go. Think. Where to from here? I think we might have to push the thingamajig to this. But that's a load of horseshit. I mean... That'll test our limits. That will test our limits quite badly. Holy shit, that's gonna be a problem. There's no real sources of oxygen here. Now the stream is. As long as we stay here, we'll replenish our oxygen. Right, we have to use it. Otherwise, we will not survive. No, does not provide necessary oxygen. Can we use the stone? We sort of are able to move the stone, but not enough to push to the other side. Rather, I'm pushing it away there constantly. Access granted? What the fuck does that mean here? Right, we're definitely on a timer. Should we try to move the block or the other thingamajig? Yeah, it's not helping that I'm sort of confused even about what the hell am I supposed to do here. Now this is blocked. I'm gonna take another closer look at this Basically, there might be a solution closer by. Okay. Now we're in the library. Of course we are. A lot of crystals. I'm assuming they're there for me to learn stuff from. Again, not that wide of a map, so probably another deep map. We are losing a war with the planet Vortex. Atlantis is in ruins after a beam struck from space. We have escaped into the past with our technology. Glyph. Crystals containing encoded messages. Certain sounds reflect the message back. Created to help a dolphin of the future travel to Vortex. Found the chosen one. Planet Vortex, third planet in the star system Cassandra. Located in the head of the constellation Pegasus. No, the nearest constellation to Pegasus is Delphinius. Vortex life forms. We suspect that Vortex is dying and can no longer produce food. Every 500 years, when the Earth and Vortex have a clear path, the Vortex feed upon the Earth. Each feeding increases in size, the Vortex are getting hungrier. We, the people of Atlantis, have made these glyphs for you. We are losing a war with the planet Vortex. Atlantis is in ruins after a beam struck from space. We have escaped into the past with our technology. Okay, you already told me that. Vortex is feeding on the seas of our Earth. Eventually all life will be harvested. All life will end. The Vortex must be stopped. Okay. Again, not sure if the world ending plot is maybe the correct plot for a dolphin game, but it's sort of a tedious thing to even in serious role-playing games. Crystals containing encoded messages. Yeah. Same shit over and over again. I don't see how this is your plan A though, no matter what. Hey guys, we're being harvested, so what's our plan A to stop things? Let's do time traveling. Let's try to make crystals that teach dolphins how to do things. This seems like yeah, I don't see how this is your plan A, no matter how I look at it. Okay, we need something to break through this. 4 chains. Maybe we need to get 4 permissions. That seems to what removed the previous chain. Whatever permissions mean. Ah, for fuck's sake, it's that one unit. When the babies it doesn't change. Well, I suppose on the positive side, it's just a single piece of rock. How do you... Okay, if it drops there, it's all over, so how am I supposed to... Yeah. It's... for fuck's sakes, it's still not pretty. I'm stuck here now. You need to... for fuck's sakes. You need to move very slowly with this. Any kind of distraction and it's just gonna fall. There's not enough oxygen to do this. And now, yeah, it's not gonna work. Where the fuck does that spider come from? It's not shown here. And there's no way to really get it through here faster. Yeah, don't have time for this. Don't have life for this. Okay, how the fuck can you get it there in time? I feel like there has to be a better way to control it. A better way to get them over the little cliffs. I think you need to push it over the first cliff at least in a way that it doesn't go down. That would probably give you enough time to do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that these holes themselves are not really the problem. As long as you can get past the first. But it's too late at this point. And it's already failed. To have to push it somewhere here. But it's impossible to do now. Wondering at what point does this blasted stone even regenerate? Yeah, you can't have any kind of a real distraction happen. This is the spider place, I think. Yeah, I can't afford this. Well, the idea is good, I guess. No, it's something we do have to do. Hopefully they don't respawn there. How the fuck do you follow me here? Okay, the spiders don't seem to be respawning so actively at least. But did the chains respawn? Okay, that's where we need to go to move forward. So what's the other side? Murder crystals. Access granted, so you just need to click these. How the hell are you gonna dodge all of these? Also, sort of running low on health and oxygen, so... How the hell do you... attack? Again, how in the hell are you gonna dodge all this shit? So you have to go up and down, up and down. The main problem is that a bit too low on health at this point. Right? It's still a long way. Ah, Deep City. I'll take it. Yeah, let's see what we have on the surface. Pretty much nothing. Enemies. There's stone. Yeah, there's stone. I'm not giving up until I see what's on the left side. I don't think it's particularly important, but still. Why make it difficult for me, game? Just wasting both our times. Let's see if there's even anything there. Definitely yes. Not sure if it's in any way important though. Ah, for the love of God, how is this so difficult? Okay, there's a thingamajig. Do I have time traveling powers now? Or it looks like it would be temporary immunity. Right, that's exactly what it is. Our breath and health went away, basically. But for what particular purpose? Yeah, this seems like a dead end to me. Can I resist? No, I was thinking, can I resist the current when I have that mode? No. I need to jump. There somehow, maybe? You can make quite a lot of big jumps with the dolphin. So enough that you would have definitely the height for this. Probably using this in fact. It's pretty impossible to say exactly where do we really need to be again. Still, this seems better than the previous place, so I'll take it. So long corridor at least. Where exactly? Nowhere. Other dead end? That seems like a lot of effort to just throw me to these dead ends. Okay, that seems to be the place where we need to go. How do you get to it? Right, there's some kind of... A certain type of passageways sort of seem like they're blocked when they're actually not. Right, so there's a path below. Definitely. It is this. Or is it? No, this was a dead end. I'll go and take a closer look. Maybe I'm just not seeing everything I should be seeing. Although that looks pretty blocked to me. This was a dead end. You'd think the crystal would be the answer then. Also, what exactly do we need a rocket here for? There is no current, there is nothing to really break, so... What is the stone for? I mean, it has to have a purpose. I don't know if I can bring it here. It's also not really functioning like it did previously, so it's not moving it. I can't force it here in the same way. I don't really. What if I jump here? Where would I get? Don't see how I could get anywhere different. Would be the other place I can get the piece to come to. Sort of looks odd, but I don't see how a stone pushed here would achieve anything either. What the hell are you for? Could push it here in order to achieve what exactly again? Okay, this is maybe the first time we're properly fucked. I have no... There are passageways, but none that I can see that would really aid in our mission to get forward in this game. So it's a matter of... Okay, the big problem might be that how can you even angle such a high jump here? You don't have the water. Yeah, you need to get fairly far in the jump, otherwise it's gonna ditch you back in here. Yeah, I don't see how we can get back there. A little bit fuzzy. Okay, that's a golden chain. Where the hell does this place even come from? I don't recall seeing it. That's worrisome. If something this obvious, yeah, you miss it. That's a problem. Okay, we need to go after a stone. Currents, maybe? No, there are no currents here. Ah, currents. It's not going back. Oh, fuck, we don't have enough oxygen. And... screw it. Ah, that'll do. Oh, as far as I can see, no relief of any kind in the immediate vicinity. And what the hell is this? Yeah, I might actually hate those. They just hunt you down. Holy tower, the hell are you supposed to survive this? Don't really have any oxygen left either. So no oxygen, no life. Maybe not the place to save either, though. I'm willing to admit some mistakes were made. I'm hoping that if we go up there, there's at least oxygen, otherwise we're totally boned. What's here? There's no way to survive with what we have there. At the very least, we need to have oxygen. And we also need to wait there, apparently. Right. How are you supposed to do this? There doesn't appear to be any source of oxygen for a long time, so ignoring the health issue, how in the hell are you supposed to survive this? There's just long passageways of instant, well, not instant death, but death anyway. This might actually be the, for fuck's sakes. Go after it, you piece of shit. Yeah, there's not enough resources really to go around. I think we're better off starting this from the beginning. I don't recall any fish schools either, so you're more or less on your own here. The health you have is the health you have. That might be the biggest problem. You need a drastic jump here. But how the fuck do you want to do this? What's the correct location, basically? Yeah, you have to jump over the halfway point to even have a remote chance. Getting far enough. Height is there, but don't have the speed to get the distance. There we go. Right. Where the hell do we need to go? Right. Is that actually the place? Doesn't look like the place. This was a place, but I don't think this was the place. Yeah, I think this is basically various types of dead ends. The actual passageway was something different. Maybe? Right, we did not get there. Right, Right, you can continue this further on. That's where we went. And that's likely the correct place to go to, because it's pretty much the only one that I can see that might end up going somewhere. Also, I don't really have any other ideas. We have to be much more careful what we do here though. Life is very, very, very precious here. Oxygen is something we can refill here, but I don't know if there's any kind of refill after this. So I think I'll make a secure point here. Might have to move very, very, very quickly to get shit done here. Definitely need to go back for more air. It was a mistake to try to go further without being killed. We're also taking too much damage. I can't get hit by the blue fish constantly. Now I at least have the capability of doing it. Also, is it not... Yeah, it's needed. We are on a timer. Well, we're at least in a better position than we are for the previous time, so... I can't be eaten by every goddamn enemy that comes my way. I will not have the health to get things done. I'll do a scouting trip, I'll load no matter what. So going down is a dead end as far as I can see. Right. If something's changed, it's just we just have quite a bit more oxygen than we had previously. Not good enough. I mean, we can't help but get hit by some of these. Yeah, this is definitely where we must go. Access granted. Access granted. Okay, that's nice, but what about the where then? It has to be this then. They're fake fucking fish. Out of oxygen. Right. So there has to be a source of oxygen somewhere. Can I just use this? No. Just a current. So it's a fucking miracle if this works again. I just don't fucking see it. You need... I mean, even if you get there, rather here, what then? You have no health or... So what the fuck do you do at this point? Have to do it again. Okay, for fuck's sakes. This is our... Well, this is our point of no return, I guess. This has to be very quick after this point. We need to more or less go perfectly where we actually need to go. I don't actually recall where do we need to go. I won't survive the buffer fish. We do know that there's there are stingrays. I mean, there's food there for us. So... You motherfuckers. I think this is basically the fundamental mistake that I'm making is I try to go to where I need to be. It's a fundamental mistake because the oxygen is the bigger problem, not the... Got stuck there pretty bad. And now we're pretty much dead already. It's sort of fun because you have no idea at what do you need to get through things here. Currently, life is the bigger problem, which is a new one. Yeah, imagine this having to restart right from the beginning every time. Joy. Actually, it doesn't help that we are in this position, so it might be better to load a little bit back. We ate something good. Oh my god, Just look at these fucking traps. Trap after trap after trap, and what can you do about this? Nothing. Not a fucking thing. You're going up here no matter what. I mean, we're gonna have to load, that goes without saying, but just wondering, how are you supposed to, even then, in theory, to just get through this? I mean, you have to go up, there's no getting around that. And then what? How are you gonna go down? You have to use this. So you have to have a decent amount of life, and there isn't all that much glowfish regenerate. There's a wall blocking us, so we couldn't go forward anyway. That's probably the access granted thing. I just want to see what's there. That's the exit, right. So it's doable. It is not easy. I think if you get pushed up here or any of these extra traps, you don't have. You're not gonna make it. It is very, very close. At the same time, they're sort of attacking you with two of those crystals at this point. So I'm not sure if you have a choice but to come here. Oxygen-wise, you do have the time, but barely. This is a very, very strict thing that you have to do here. I can't also ignore the health issue. We can replenish it a little bit, but only a little bit. Okay, could you get going? Yeah, you can't do that. That's you sort of can, but this is not a place where you would have to do that. Later on, that's a big problem for you. This is something you have to take care of. Same with him. And you can't afford to get hit here. It's much better to try to redo things here than basically try to go forward with your one point of goddamn life, or 0 points of life. So far so good. Yeah, I'm not taking those hits. This is somewhere we have to go, otherwise we have no chance. How do you get through this quickly though? Six granted. I'll save in a new slot. I don't think we have the oxygen or life we need to get through this because, yeah. At the same time, I'm not sure if we are in any worse position than we were the previous time. Maybe a little bit because of the oxygen. I mean, life we can get back, oxygen we can't. I can't afford to get trapped there. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Imagine playing this with having constantly this restart everything. Yeah, there's a reason I remember this. Makes you hate the sea. Hateful game. I played through this, though, at least once without any oddities, but I do recall that I did not have all that much interest in replaying the game. I think that's maybe the biggest sort of unfortunate thing when you have a game that has a lot of difficulty issues. Well, depends on the type of difficulty, I suppose. Looks like we can probably jump there. And jump and jump and jump and jump and jump and jump. Okay. They're gonna teach you to become a jumping expert, right? That's not how you do it, though. But, okay. So there's an alternative way to get here. Does that mean I can use it to do the necessary jump? Yes, it does. Do I need to go further up? I'd like to go down. So this is about jumping now. I don't actually mind because it's something I haven't had to have to do yet. It's something different, and I don't have to worry about drowning constantly or running out of health. Just maneuvering this blasted dolphin in a fairly acceptable way, which I am clearly unable to do. God damn it. Constantly blocks the movement in some kind of a ball or other. And the Medusa prevent you from using that space. I'm also a little bit worried about them because there's no indication that there's a way for you to restore life. So if we get hit by them constantly, we are in big trouble. I don't see a way we can. Can't see a way to recover from that. Maybe there is a way, but I can't exactly plan on it if I don't know where it is and what it is. Yeah, I'm not taking those hits. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Holy shit. Right, because you constantly come into these situations where you are going to get hit a little bit, and there's really nothing you can do about it. Unless you just happen to get lucky and not get hit. So you have to be somewhat careful at least. A crystal. Oh, there's a school of fish to the north. Or up. Vulnerability. But will it actually do any good here? No, I don't think it does. It is full life, full complement of air. Why these two stones? I understand one stone, but why the second one? Ugh, because you motherfucker. Right. Well, this is likely the place I need to be in. It's food, this is air. And full replenishment of health. Sort of seems almost like a secret. The chains were there as a hint that yeah, this is probably where you could go, but it was I hate these things. On the positive side, with good timing, you can easily get rid of them. Okay, fairly good situation, pretty much full life, pretty much full action. Can't really ask for more. At least compared to the previous mission, this so far has been vastly easier. Okay, what do we need to do? Go down following the stone, or... I think you were supposed to get it all the way up here. That would make sense. Right. That makes sense to me. It's not gonna be easy. Time travel sequence initiated. Traveler Echo. And so we traveled back in time. Because apparently that's a thing.